Hello my lovelies, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're just joining us for the first time, my name is Faith. Here we talk about current trends and general life principles. Today's topic is a very exciting topic, very important topic in the society because it has to do with money, owo, kudi, naira, dollars and pounds. Without further ado, let's dive into today's topic. Today's topic is on money relationship with family and friends. Simply put, money relationship with related parties. So we'll be talking about what to do as a borrower in a family or friend settings, what to also do as a lender, how to set boundaries and set clear terms and expectations. The first on our list is how to act as a borrower. If you are borrowing money from your friends, you have to understand that these people want to borrow you the money because of the relationship you people share. So you have to ensure that you let them know when they would get their money back. Number one on the list is to ensure that you let them know when they are going to get their money back because you don't want the friendship to be ruined. Say for example, if I am in a tight situation and I want to borrow money from my friends, what I do is to even tell them, I go an extra mile to tell them what I'm going to be doing with the money and also let them know the date that I'll be paying them back the money. They don't ask all these details from me if the need arises, but what this does to me is that it helps me to be accountable. It helps me to have discipline, because if I say I'm going to pay you back your money in 2 days time, I would ensure that no matter the situation or any other distractions, I would ensure that I pay them back the money. So as a borrower, what you want to take out from this video is to always set clear terms on when they are going to get their money back, or when the lenders are going to get their money back, especially because people you are dealing with are people of emotions. They don't want to hurt you, they don't want to ask you. Number two, as a borrower, ensure that you use the money you've asked from your family or friends for the right purpose. So say for instance, you borrowed money from maybe your sibling or your friend and they wanted to use the money to pay for an exam and say you will give them back later. Ensure that that money you borrowed from them is used for that exam, because this would help you in paying back. Once you've used it for the right purpose and you're paying back, you will not feel bittered that, oh, I used this money for gamble self and then I didn't win, or I used this money for party and it was just a waste. So your ability to pay back is always dependent on what you've initially used the money for. So when you're borrowing, you know that you cannot go to your family or go to your friends to say, borrow me money that I want to use it for party, or borrow me money that I want to use it to play gamble. They won't give you. What you projected to them is that you want to use the money for exam, or you want to use the money to finance maybe a course or something else. So provided you don't tell lies, that particular course you've said you want to use that money to finance, ensure that that's what you use it for, so that it will be easy for you to pay back. You don't want to start appearing to people as not having creditworthiness. So as a borrower, borrowing from family and friends, always remember that these people, they've forgone their interests. That they could have kept the money in a bank or so and then earn interest from it, but they forgot it to just make your life better, and then they've lent you the money. So always use the money for the right purpose so that it will be easy for you to pay back, and then you have good credit ratings in their eyes. The next on my list are for lenders. So lenders, come closer. If you are dealing with family and friends financially, ensure you do not invest all of your emotions, because you see that situation you're trying to avoid. Oh, let me be people pleaser and everything will go fine. Trust me, there will definitely be issues. So here are some ways to avoid long-term issues, especially when money is involved. Number one, ensure you do not lend more than you can forgo, more than you can forgive. So this is what I mean. Say for instance, somebody comes to you and say they want to borrow 1,000 USD, and what you know you can give to that person without feeling bad whether the person pays you back or not is 100 USD. Please tell the person that what you have at that moment is 100 USD, because this would help you to not be feeling so bad when the person did not pay you back your money, or be thinking that you have 1,000 USD when eventually the person may end up not paying you back your money. So always lend what you can forgo. Always lend what you know that even if you don't get it back tomorrow, you are not bothered. Number two, always set clear terms, especially on payment pattern. ask them when they are going to pay you back your money. Something happened between me and one of my friends, my very good friend. He asked me for money, that I should borrow him money, and then I asked him how much. He told me, but I was only able to commit to 1/3 of the amount. So when I told him that I would give him 1/3 of the amount in the evening, he said, okay, that's fine. So I was expecting the next point to be, I'm going to be paying you back on this date, but he didn't say anything. Then I went further to ask him, when are you going to pay me back my money? And he said, he didn't reply at first. I had to go back to that comment, and then I clicked on question mark, and he replied, and he said, wow that I asked you for when you're going to pay me back my money. Remember that I've already committed to giving this person the money. So whether you tell me you're going to pay me back in 12 months time is not a problem. I just want to establish how truthful you are, how you keep to your word as a friend. So your payment pattern to me has nothing to, it's not going to stop the fact that I'm definitely going to lend you the money. But I just wanted to know if you would keep to your word. Trust me, if I'm on the borrowing side, if it was flipped, I'm on the borrowing side. Like I said earlier, I won't even let you ask me for when I'm going to pay you back your money. I would commit to a date immediately. So lenders, do not feel guilty when you ask your family or friends when they are going to pay you back your money, because it helps you to establish if you would go beyond just giving them money that you would forget, like you can forgive, or if you can now go to the extent of giving them the actual money they need. Now, this is how it works. If you come to me as a family or a friend and you've asked me money for the first time, and my first principle is to give you the money is to lend you the money that I can forgive. So if I've lent you that money and asked you for a date, and you said, oh, you're going to give me back on the 15th, and eventually you gave me back that money on the 15th, the next time when you're coming, I'm not going to lend you money that I can forget. I will definitely lend you the money that you need. So that is where this payment pattern comes in. So ensure you always ask them for the payment date, so that it helps you to establish how you would continue the financial relationship with them. Also, if you're lending money in different currencies, say for instance, as a lender, you are in US and your borrower, the recipient, is in Nigeria, and maybe it's a friendship agreement, ensure as the lender, you ask them, you agree on when they are going to pay you back your money. Let's take a look at this photo. This situation happened between a friend. The friend lent money, 1,000 USD to his own friend, and because the exchange rate then, naira to dollar to naira was like 1,000 naira to $1, the friend got 1 million naira from the conversion rate, because obviously party A transferred 1,000 USD to party B, who is in Nigeria, and party B converted it and they converted it and got 1 million naira. When the friend was going to pay back, he transferred 1 million naira to the guy, and the exchange rate has already doubled. It was now 2,000 naira to 1 USD, meaning that this friend in US will be getting back 500 USD. It doesn't work that way. So you have to establish a clear relationship, because truth is, party B in Nigeria would speak to his own friends and they would tell him that he is right. The complainant is always right to those people that they complain to. So party A can also complain and then say this, and they would say, no, you are entitled to your 1,000 USD dollars. So guys, ensure you set clear terms. Ensure that you agree on which currency you are going to be paying back, so that you avoid any contradictions. The next point to the lenders is to learn to say no. Don't lend to everybody that asks you for money. When somebody comes to you to ask you for money, to ask you to lend them money, dash them money, or borrow them money, as the case may be, try to know your limits. Because when you try to say yes to everybody, what you are doing is going to be financially harmful to you. In fact, one of the easiest way to kill your finances is when you lend uncontrollable. You lend to everybody that comes to you. I know I said lend what you can forgive, But imagine lending to 10 people what you can forgive. You've actually lent money that you can't forgive if it was one person. So ensure you have limits. Learn to say no so that your own personal finance would not be affected or impacted negatively. Now, finally, we can't end this topic without talking about when you're working for family or friends. Now, when you're working, having a work deal with your family and friends in this era where we have makeup, where we have videography, where we have editing, different activities that can be done for family and friends, please, you want to ensure you make payments to the person you are receiving their services so that their businesses would grow. And so to the other people delivering services, you want to ensure that your services are top notch so that people can always patronize you. So guys, that's all on today's topic. Let me know in the comment section, are there other ways to protect yourself as a lender? Are there other ways to be more credit worthy as a borrower? Let me know in the comment section and I will be there to reply your comments or like your comments. Please do not forget to subscribe and like this video. Thank you guys and thanks for watching. Bye.